Good morning, good evening, good day to you, wherever you are, in whichever part of the world. It's so nice to have so many of you, plug in to the Hello WQ session. So, hello and welcome. My name is Michelle, and I'm just so joyful to be able to join this session. First of all, let me congratulate Shari and Sachin on a tremendous, victory for your health. Right, that is phenomenal, and that is, just such a blessing to to your little one. Thank you, Una, for leading them through this journey. And today we are going to talk about something that you hear everyone talk about. Okay. Have you heard someone say, how are you? I'm so and so. I'm pulling along. Has anyone heard these sentences before? Okay. Let me set the, context. Okay. Maybe some of you are seeing me for the first time. How many of you are seeing hanging in there? I like that. How many of you are seeing me for the first time? Can I have some kind of show of hands or something? How many of you are seeing me for the first time? Okay, nice to know. Sai Harshita. Okay, so there are three people who are seeing me for the first time. That is nice. Okay. Okay, there are a few more. Okay, very nice. So there's a ground rule when when I do the session, right? If you don't talk to me, then I put you to sleep. There are only two things that happen when I'm on stage. Either I wake you up or I put you to sleep. I have both effects. Okay, so you're gonna keep talking to me as we go through this session. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, let me start by, yeah, nice to know, Sandhya. You're here for the first time. Welcome. Okay, I'm about to screen share. Give me a minute. Yes, great. I hope you can see my screen. My name is Michelle, and what I am going to talk to you about is how to shift your life from exhausted to energetic. Okay, let's start with a quick activity. One second. Yes. It's 9:40 by my watch. Right here, right now. I want you to rate yourself and type on the chat. I'm watching on the chat for answers. Tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is I need to knock out right away, and 10 is 100 is I'm super, sorry, 10 is I'm 100% supercharged. What number are you at? First timers. I'm not talking to people who are on a program. First timers. Okay, 9, 9, 10, very nice. Okay, 8, 2. Okay, someone is telling me now. 6, okay, 6. Okay. Look at the scale. 1 is the lowest and 10 is super high. Okay, okay. So this is, I want you to write this down on a corner of a piece of paper. Write this number down and we'll check it out at the end of the session. Okay. Now, tell me, how did you feel this morning? When you woke up this morning, which was true for you, A or B? Type A or B in the chat. Okay, so I see some A's. Okay, B, yeah, some people jump out of bed. In between, okay, now that's an honest one. In between is an honest one. Okay, very nice. In between, yes, I can see that. Some of people are in between. Okay, so the point is, why are we so exhausted? You talk to anyone, right? Like Shilpa was saying, hanging in there, just about surviving. I wish I could sleep a little while more, right? If I could wake up today and today could also be a Sunday, right? Let's understand why are we so exhausted. Okay, let's take a deeper look. Okay, let me ask you today, one, two, three, or four, which is true for you? One, two, three, or four? Three, one. Okay. Four. If you're new to this, I'm looking for first timers on this. One, two, three, or four. If you're here regularly, I'm expecting you to be at four. Okay, so we have some one, two, and three. Okay, cooked at home. Very nice. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we have a good number of people at four, and then there's one, two also happening, and three. Okay, so that's about food. Let us also move to this. First timers only. First timers only. If you're seeing me for the first time, tell me, when was the last time you exercised? I don't remember. Yeah. I don't remember. I used to be exactly like you. In fact, I used to exercise in my mind. If I thought about exercise, that was exercise, right? If you're someone like me, then, today somebody smiled. Very nice. That's great to know. Okay, so we have a week back. Okay, I know Meena relates to me, right? You also exercise in your mind. Yeah, exercising the mind is also equally important. Okay, very nice. Okay, so let's understand, why, Michelle, why are you asking all these questions, right? What's the point behind the whole thing? Okay, so we're going to look at how energy is produced in the body. Can someone tell me how is energy produced in the body? Someone tell me anything. How? Food. Okay, yes, food, but how? What does food do? Yes, I understand food. Food is the raw material. Oh, somebody's getting technical with me. ATP, glucose, oxygen. Ah, mitochondria. Oh, okay. Blood is flowing. Okay, very nice. Okay, so you're absolutely right. Food produces energy, and that energy is what enables us to do what we need to do. And this has to be done at a cellular level. It has to happen in every cell because if you have a heart, the heart is made up of heart cells. You have the liver, and the liver has to function. It is made up of liver cells. Okay, so what happens? Let me introduce you to an important player in your energy system. So the battery of your cell is the mitochondria. So when you eat food, yes, the food breaks down in the stomach and then it is transported via the blood. It reaches the cell. You'll have to listen fast because if you're looking for info on the slide, the only info is coming through what I'm saying right now. Okay. So every time energy is produced, anytime food is eaten, it is broken down and the blood carries it to the cell where the cell converts it to ATP. So the mitochondria is the battery. This is your, this is the powerhouse of your cell, right? Now, what is important here is two things. For the mitochondria to function, the first thing is the presence of oxygen, right? So if there is not enough oxygen, then not enough energy is produced because this process is an aerobic process. An aerobic process is a process which is done only in the presence of oxygen. The second thing that determines is the number of cycles that the mitochondria can run. So the mitochondria, there are plenty of mitochondria, and each of these run an energy cycle and multiple cycles at a time. They're constantly cycling and producing energy. Okay. Now the number of mitochondria also makes a difference. So let's see how we get that and where do we get it from? It comes from your exercise, right? So every time you exercise, see, when you're breathing now, you and I are taking in 500 millis of air. Okay, so you breathe in 500 ml and you exhale 500 ml. When you're exercising to the point when you are, taking in that much of air, you're taking about 3,600 ml of air and you're exhaling. So exercise gives you more oxygen, right? The second thing that makes a tremendous amount of difference over here is the more you exercise and when you build muscle, the mitochondria is there in the muscle. So the more amount of muscle tissue you have, the more amount of mitochondria happens. So there, you can decide, how much of energy you want, right? So how many of you agree with this statement? Yes, I am responsible for, energy. Very nice. Avilash is my favorite. He's the, fastest finger first. Yes, okay. So we have a couple of people who agree that, we can decide our own energy levels simply by choosing to exercise. Very nice. Okay. Let's move on. Now, what's it about food? Because food is an energy source, right? It's like petrol. Now, will you put in cheap petrol or will you put kerosene in your tank? Right? That's the question. Will you put in good premium fuel or will you put in kerosene? So when you make a choice between eating junk versus eating nutrients dense food, that is what you get. The more amount of processed food you eat, the only thing that you get is higher calories and higher oxidative stress because of the amount of oil and the amount of processing that it goes through. Those are empty calories. There is no nutrition that helps break down and absorb what you've eaten. But when you eat nutrient rich food, which is in its natural state, then what you actually have is everything that is required to digest. So the carrot has some good things and bad things, and whatever it has, whatever is needed to ensure the optimal utilization of the carrot in our body comes from the carrot itself. So choose to eat real and live food, right? Now, what's the right thing for me to eat? How should I decide what I should eat? It really depends upon your constitution. And it really depends upon what your current health is. So if I give you any advice here, but one person is diabetic or one person has a gut health issue, it's going to backfire big time. So what you need to do actually is have your food plates analyzed. If you're already on a program, you have someone watching your plates and telling you whether what you're eating is taking you towards your goal or further away from it. Right? Everything you put in your mouth takes you towards your goal or further away from it. Right? Your activity levels and your recovery all depend upon your daily intake. Okay. Now there's something here. Now you guys have to tell me, what's the one thing that babies do all the time? We need some of the time, and teenagers skip all the time. I'm looking. Smile. So sweet. Okay. Yeah, that's true. But they do that. Yeah, true. Sleep. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Breathing is true. Breathing, everybody does. Teenagers also don't have a choice. Right? Sleep. Absolutely. So, sleep makes a tremendous amount of difference again to the way crying is also true. Yes. Okay. So, let's talk about sleep now and what impact sleep has on us. Okay. Okay, before I go there, tell me how many of you binge watched this week on Netflix? Now, be honest. Okay. I saw lots of messages coming. I want to see I did. Yes, yes, or I is also fine. Me. Okay, Shri Vidya is very honest. Okay. Nope. Okay. There we have some good people also. Yes. Okay. Okay. There are a few people. So if you've binged watch, you know, okay. Let me ask you another honest question. How many of you are still going to listen to me after I ask this difficult question? Now, no. Okay, there's me coming. Now I'm wondering what the me is for, but we'll go on. We'll go on to the next one. Okay. So let's understand what, can I ask you this? Do you know that you're being brainwashed every night? And do you know that it is not only the shots that you are scrolling or the Instagram thing that brainwashes you? Do you know that your brain actually, puts you through a brainwash every night? Okay, so what is this? Let me introduce you to another member in your body, and this is your lymphatic system. So most of you will know the lymphatic system, but the lymphatic system is your brain's cleaning crew. So just like before, those of you who go to office who will notice if you reach early on a day, let me say 9 o'clock is your login, but you reached about 8:30, you will have this cleaning crew that keeps coming by and wiping your desks and wiping the chairs and wiping the laptop, the workstation, cleaning and doing all of that stuff. The same thing happens for your brain. So there are fluids that come and clean up the stuff. So if you want to have better memory, if you want to have better cognitive, assessing powers, and if you just want to remember stuff, you want to be able to, allow this system to function for you. For that, you need to shut down, right? You need to stop scrolling and you need to actually put in some time into sleeping. Actually, this is the only activity which you will see that, we came naturally doing into this world, right? Crying was the first, second one was, sleeping. And that's what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to sleep so that, our brain and our body could grow. And right now, it's very important to understand that this is what you are suffering from. Most of the time, when you are not able to function, is because your sleep, is missing. Right? I want you to know that this only happens in your deep sleep. And your deep sleep only happens after the initial period of light sleep. So if you're thinking, no, no, I wake up in the morning and I can function on 4 hours of sleep, maybe you can, but you'll not function very long because this, the entire processing that the brain does is getting impacted by what you do. And therefore, you want to track. So if you're wearing a device, I want you to check today and send your deep sleep score tomorrow morning to your coach or the person who's invited you and take a look. It's important for us to know where we stand, on all of this. Okay, great. And let me ask this. How many married men here? I want this question is only to be answered by married men. How many of you would like, your wives to be more energetic? Now I'm really looking to see. Okay, so we have someone who's answering. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, we have a couple of people. Oh, okay, okay, you like to have energetic wives. Then let me tell you that the women need to sleep more than men. That doesn't mean that men get to sleep less. Okay, so let me, rephrase that sentence again. Women need to sleep more, but that doesn't mean that men need to sleep any less, right? So if you would like to shift, right, some of you actually walk into the next room and forget why you went in there, right? You leave your, leave home and forget your laptop at home sometime, or come back for your ID card, or you enter the meeting and you forget what you're supposed to say, right? So if you want to speed it up, your brain and the processing time, right? Let me just compare this because I'm sure that there are people all over, who work with computers. So it's like having all the apps open and wanting your computer to function effectively, right? So if you're sitting and waiting for your computer function, which is your own brain, then and you would like to shift it to energetic, then the first thing that you should not negotiate is the 7 hours of sleep. So you want to respect the 7 hours of sleep. Other way I like to look at it is treat it like a job, because somehow all jobs get done, right? If your boss was to come and tell you that, your next promotion depends upon your 7 hours of sleep, right? Would you do it for your job? Okay, now all this talk, about, energy is really tiring me out. Can someone tell me what is the best energy drink? I'm really looking for a solution right now. Can somebody tell me what should I get? I'm tired. You guys are tiring me out. Arey, I'm asking for a brand. Okay, John is there, Red Bull. Okay, Divyansh, thank you. Everybody, coffee, very interesting. Tender coconut, nice one, Kanmani. Bastrika is not a drink. I'm looking for an energy drink. Chai. Okay. Okay, you guys have good options. Okay, so water is the best energy drink. Water is the best energy drink. Most of the times, between you and me, if you are feeling tired, it's simply because you're dehydrated. Absolutely and simply because you're dehydrated. By the way, for those of you who believe in energy drinks and coffee, coffee was my favorite. Let me tell you the truth. Coffee was my favorite. But, for every cup of coffee you drink, you need to drink 5 glasses of water just to offset the balance, not of the caffeine, of the effects of dehydration, because coffee is a diuretic. Right. So keep that in mind when you drink coffee. For every cup of coffee, you need 5 glasses of water. And you can tell me black, you can tell me white, you can tell me without sugar. But if there's caffeine in it, then you need to, you need to be drinking more water. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to talk about, that leaves you exhausted? Anything else? I'm just wondering. Anything else that anyone feels anything else? Work. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. What does work give you? More work. Anything else that leaves you stressed? Michelle. Yeah, stress. Yeah, I gave the answer. So the point is like this, when we talk about stress, what exactly stress? Stress is actually, let me give you a very simple explanation of stress. Stress is a change in plan, right? So, I'm getting ready for this thing and suddenly, God forbid this should happen now, my computer decides to crash. Then my whole system is trying to figure out now what to do next. And that whole change in scenario, which requires a change in response, is the body's response to a changing situation. Okay, so stress is not a bad thing. The only thing that matters is how we deal, why are we, getting excited about it. Now, the problem is not with stress. So suddenly if this happens, I need to take action, or suddenly if there is, somebody says, something has caught fire, then you have to go and you need all your systems and all your energy to be up to, deal with the situation and handle that. So stress is a good thing. But the problem is if you're getting stressed, oh my maid was supposed to come at 7:30 in the night and she's not coming right now. And you're upset about that. And then you come upstairs and you look at your teenager's room and you get upset about that. And then you go downstairs and you're trying to, to negotiate that you will not have breakfast. We'll have a late breakfast tomorrow, but somebody has other plans and you cannot sleep on Sunday morning. And you get stressed about that. The number of things that kind of stress you out, and staying in a state of what we call as chronic stress is bad for you. Why is that bad for you? And how does, what does it cause? Right? It causes your cortisol to go up and down. So every time that you get stressed, cortisol is a hormone which gets released to be able to handle that. And once in a while it's good because it puts you in high performance mode. The cortisol is supposed to put you in high performance mode. But when you get into that high performance mode, after the performance is done, you want to be able to relax. But everything that stresses you out, the more number of times you're actually going on a roller coaster. And every time you get up and down on that roller coaster, just like those people, your stomach will rumble, your sleep goes for a toss, your blood sugars go up, and your hormones are impacted. So if you're wondering that, oh my God, these are all four problems that I have, then you might want to look at your stress levels and see what you want to do about them. Right? Okay, quick question. What do you do to bust your stress? Sridhar, I like your answer, Sridhar. Paint, very nice. Play a game, music, sing. Are, wow, football, good idea. Meditation, my favorite. Taking a walk is a great idea. Pets to cuddle, I agree. Very nice. Music and dance is brilliant. Old Hindi songs, very nice. Badminton is great. Very nice. Very nice. What did you do today? What did you do today? I want to know something that you do on a regular basis, right? What did I do today, to bust my stress, right? I have not seen this one, but this one works definitely very well for me. I like to laugh. Okay. And laughing is one of the best stress busters you can find. So if you're wondering, Michelle, I have no reason to laugh, then there are enough funny videos and memes going around. You can just, scroll, use the scrolling for a good purpose and, laugh. Yes, laughing with friends is phenomenal because everybody feels great, after that. Very nice. Okay, now I have a quick question. Okay, we're going to revisit. Now I want you to write down what number you're at. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is I'm still drained, Michelle, and 10 is I'm energetic. What's your number right here, right now? 10, 6, 9, 9. Okay, I want you to tell me, did it go up or down? Can it go up or down? Just write up or down. Did it go up or down? Up, 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 up. Okay, I'm looking for a down. I'm looking for a down right now. Up, up, down. Okay, somebody was there. Same. Okay, very interesting. Same. Okay, very nice. 3 to 6. Okay, very nice. Okay, so let's go. I will tell you this. People give you energy and they take it away from you. Right? So I will tell you this. If you've been participating on this session also, you will find just participating would have your energy levels up. Right? So, you want to, have you noticed, how many of you have noticed that some people suck the life out of you? And some people just, when you talk to them, they can just give you like an energy booster shot, right? It's less like, okay. Shiva is being very honest here right now. Okay, has anyone given you like a glucose shot you feel after you've spoken to some people, right? That is true of, people. And that is why you'll find that some meetings you want to go to and some meetings you don't want. Now, I want you to tell me, yes, I am, if you felt more energetic and better equipped after you've attended any Hello WQ session. Thank you, Arif. I'll take that compliment. You tell me, yes, I am energetic after you attend any Hello WQ session. It could be this, it could be, any of the sessions that you've attended before. Absolutely. Because you get energy when you are, in a place that gives energy, right? Okay, now we are almost done. Very simple. What is the one thing that you've learned that you want to try out? I would like to know what you'd like to try out. What's the one thing you're going to try from today to boost your energy level? It could be drinking water, sleep schedule. Very nice. To laugh my heart out. Hey, we should laugh together. Okay, exercise, sleep, exercise. Okay, workout. Tell me something you're not already doing. Okay, nothing that you've already been doing. Laugh. Okay, very nice. Good. So you want to walk away with something, right? And I want you to do this. Imagine 1 month from now, if your energy levels are higher, what would be different? Can you tell me? Can you paint a picture for me? What would be different? Would you be, smiling more, right? Would your stress level come down? Right? Would you, spread more joy with the people you're around? Move faster is a good one. I like that one. Yes, productivity would be more. Loving my life. I love that. Right? Very nice. Somebody's also thinking about their BMI. Yes, if you sleep and you eat correctly, you drink water, you exercise, your BMI also will come down. Absolutely love myself. Very nice. So I'm just enjoying this session with you. I hope that you walk away with something that you can implement so that you get enough energy from your day. And at 10 p.m. in the night, if you've been typing away like this, I'm sure you're absolutely energetic. Just remember that before you go to sleep, you should be in a relaxed state. right? You don't want to be jumping up and down right now. So it's a great idea for you to do a little bit of meditation. That's my go-to just before bed, because that will calm the mind down and prepare you for sleep. And sleep is one of the best energizers. So I will say good night to you and back to my host. I enjoyed talking to you. This was one of the most fun sessions I have done so far. And you have been a phenomenal audience. So, give yourself a round of applause. And I will see you, sometime soon. Back to Prabhu.